Hi everyone, my name is Tommy Crush and welcome to today's video. In this video, we're going to talk about 10 facts about Chinese furries, and let's go! Number 1. Some general information about Chinese furries based on my personal experience. And I have encountered furries around 12 to furries around 41 years old, and that 41-year-old furry is trying to get his fursuit done. And I think it's gonna be ready for like less than a month. And hooray! There should be like 70,000 to 80,000 furries in China in total. So it's not very large of a population, but hey, it's China. Number 2. Furry cons. In China, there is one specific furry-only convention in China, and it's probably held every year during the summer vacation because most of the students are on a vacation then, and they can go and play with other furries. And there are a lot of other comic conventions, comic-related conventions, that will invite furries as their special guests because we are so adorable and cuddly. Oh my god, look at me! Number 3. Parents. In Chinese culture, parents are sometimes to be in charge of the whole family until their children have their own home and have their own children. So this is some really Chinese thing going on here, and I have heard from my mom, who made my fursuit, this Yuffie fluffy little wolfie right here. And its mom said to me that there are at least 2 people who bought their fursuit, and their fursuit was thrown away by their parents because their parents don't understand what it is. What are this? Why do you cost so many money on this? Stuff like that. And me personally, my mom knows I'm a furry, and my dad, who doesn't know, when he saw this, he thinks it's only 100 or 200 yuan stuff. That is something less than 50 bucks. And he tries to throw it away after I'm here in the States, but my mom sent it to me, and it cost $100 from China to the US. But hey, I got my fursuit. Yay! Number 4. Yeah, that's 4. Number 4, fursuit makers and poppers. In China, there are a group of people who make fursuits, and they did a pretty good job. See the one I'm wearing right now? This is a Chinese made in China fursuit, and it costs around 700 bucks for partial. And they did a pretty good job, to be honest. I love this hat. And poppers, we don't have a lot of stuffs going on because there's not much of a population in the furry fandom, so there is not a single one who is a popper. And there are no streams, no videos specifically talking about furry culture, furry fandom, and stuff like YouTube. So there's no poppers, I guess. Number 5. Public fursuiting. In China, it is really easy to go public fursuiting because everyone would think you are cute and try to take pictures of you, but they don't have the dare to come to you and pull your tails or drag you anywhere or touch your ears or hit you or stuff like that. But there are some certain type of people, some ignorant child who doesn't know about fursuits. They'll come to me and boom, hit in the head. Then that hurts a lot. But that is only minority of people. Most of the people just stand like 1 or 2 meters away from me, and they try to take pictures of me. I'm totally fine with that. I love taking pictures, and I love public fursuiting. And because guns are not allowed in Chinese society, so you can basically go around anywhere with your fursuit head on unless you are overheating or something. You can wear a fursuit walking into a convenience store like 7-Eleven and ask about, do you have any dog food in here? Some stuff like that, and the employee will they will laugh at you, and they'll take a picture of you. That's really fun. but you don't have to take it off, because in the States, when you put on a mask and go into a convenience store, somebody would think you're going to rob them or something. But that's not going to happen in China. Number 6. Wait, 6. In China, there are a lot of furry artists, and they are really good. And their price probably half of the price of the States, and they're actually really good. But why haven't you heard most of them? The global fandom. Let me talk about that later. Number 7, drama. Whenever there is a fandom, there's gotta be drama in it, and so does China. And so does the furry fandom. So this is a short one, and let's move on to the next one. Number 8, the government firewall. I think most of you have heard of the Great Firewall in China, and you probably know that when you go to China, you have to buy a VPN beforehand, enabled to access your social media and YouTube when you are in China. But we don't have any access to YouTube, to Twitter, to Facebook, to Vine, to Instagram, or anything social media around the world. And we only have microblog, that's called Weibo, and another thing called QQ, that's like Telegram, and that's it. That's not much of a thing, but we make the good use of it. And that's why you haven't seen a Chinese furry artist going around on social media, because we don't have access to it. But we do have Furry Amino, and most of the artists don't speak English, so that's probably why you can't see them around. Number 9, with my ears, 9. And when we talk about furries, many people think of equality and acceptance and things like that. Things are pretty similar in China, and there is even a saying about LGBTQ groups in China. It's called 10 furries, 9 are gay, and the other one is on its way. That is probably concluding the Chinese furry fandom gender preferences right there. And number 10, personas. Number 10. Personas. In China, there are some similar personas in the States, and we do create new species. And one of my friends called RS, he is a fox dragon, and that's really cool and really cute at the same time. And that's it. This is the 10 facts about Chinese furry fandom. And this is Tommy Crash. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.